me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white, crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. Money matters Monday, making money while we sleep. Money matters Monday, making money while we sleep.
Good morning.
Hello, Tuber. with, the,
Quick toilet stop, Brooke.
with the famous Mr. V and yours truly.
Hopefully the audio is good, people.
Yeah, let us know if the audio's working.
Yeah.
So,
Bit of a rushed.
money matters.
Money Matters Monday.
Monday, right.
Hello,
right.
everybody. Hello, Brooke. How are you?
I'm good. Markets are up.
Markets are up.
Bitcoin's all-time high over the weekend. I think another one coming, Brownie.
It's good, huh?
And the alts are up.
What do you got? The 125.3, I think.
I think so, yeah.
125.304, something like that.
Some guys are saying 130 by the end of the week.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
I hope so.
I think we've got Ethereum up, Solana up, and Solana treasuries
Yeah.
are in the work to get announced. But with the government shutdown now in the U.S., the approvals could be delayed till they get that thing rectified. You know, the closing of the government. So we'll see what happens there. But that should
That's a lot of hoo-ha, wasn't it? They all thought, they thought it was going to tank, but it's went the other way, didn't it?
Well, they've realized, and I've been through a lot of these shutdowns in the U.S., it's much ado about nothing. You know, nothing burgers, they call
That's how
it.
it should be, you know?
Yeah. And they're just
putting fear in the market for nothing. You know?
Yeah. They're trying to control the spending, which they never can. They got to pay their bills. Everybody knows that. So it's just posturing by the Democrats and the Republicans, and, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so today's, I didn't really have a lot of topics. I did want to talk a bit about Solana.
Yeah.
And, you know.
What do you think with MicroStrategy? What do you think it'll open up today?
Well, good news. Saylor didn't ATM any of the shares, so that's a positive. So I think because of that, we'll see an uptick. You know, Bitcoin's driving everything, and it's on a strong upward trend, it seems. So, you know,
it's nice to have a nice positive week.
Yeah.
Once.
I can see strategy getting pulled along with it, and consequently Misty as well. So
let's go, Misty.
Yeah, slow and steady. You know, let's see where we are in 2 and 3 weeks with everything. But, you know, it'd be nice if Micro's over 400. That'd be nice. And Misty, if we can get it up to, you know, maybe 18 to start with, and then slowly from there, you know.
They're saying, like Tommy Lee and that, they're saying that 130 by the end of the week, maybe.
That'd be nice.
For Bitcoin, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
What about the big grand final yesterday, mate? We won't stay on it too long, but your Broncos, they got up.
So Brownie here got me hooked on the NRL, National Rugby League in Australia. So, and actually, I was thinking, you started me following that before the season started.
Yeah, it was.
So I was there for the whole season. It's a very interesting league. It's like when you're getting withdrawals from football, national football, NFL. This is a perfect timing with the rugby coming in, and their big game was yesterday, their championship, and
it's like the Super Bowl, but it's still the NRL Grand Final. But
and
it's a good game, wasn't it?
It was an excellent game. What a comeback by the Broncos in the second half. So that was
they've done well.
Yeah, but the Aussies over here, they get really wrapped up in
great game, mate.
Because I know where we were watching it on the big screen, there was like half the supporters were for Melbourne, who was the other team, and half for Brisbane, which was the team I was cheering.
Plenty of beers. I'm a little bit seedy this morning, people, but we'll get through it.
We will. Lots of fun. Good times had by all.
Very good. You want to start these, or what else is news? Anything else news and exciting?
Borders still closed for Thai news with Cambodia there. So that seems to be dragging itself out, but I don't know. Still lots of construction going on. The rumors are it'll be a slow season for the, high season around the corner. But some people are saying, Jesus, they're not so sure it's going to be.
Still a little bar around it there not long ago, and you're saying it was nearly COVID crisis, like you said, it wasn't good. So it might be a low season for them, but you never know.
I'm just going to grab my coffee over here.
Grab your coffee, mate.
No wowies.
You're all good. All right, well, let's start on. Oh, hey, look who's first. Old Alpha Romeo.
He is.
Here he is.
Alpha says, good evening, everyone. Looks like the bankers have changed their tune about Bitcoin. JP Morgan calls for a 165K by year end. Well, wouldn't that be nice?
It'd be lovely.
JP Morgan was, there's a huge bank in the US. And Jamie Dimon is the CEO. And he was, maybe only a year and a half ago, 2 years. Anybody that works for me and buys Bitcoin is going to get fired. He was so dead set against Bitcoin. And, then you heard rumors, they were hiring people for their department, for their blockchain department. And Jesus, and now he comes out. So, sometimes they talk their bag, I think.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Very interesting.
So right on there, Alpha.
Yep.
Scott Merites from Pennsylvania, where it's getting cool now over there, Brian. Hello, all looking forward to a big October.
Let's go.
They call September like Rectember, because usually things drop, but didn't do bad this year. So Rectember was a big nothing. And now October.
August was terrible, wasn't it?
Well, October, they're talking, and already we're up, which is good, with a new all-time high and probably more to come, without a doubt. So
it's going to be we've had 2 pretty ordinary months. So it'd be nice to have a nice October month.
And then they say normally, if history repeats, December is the best month of the year. So we'll see what happens, guys. Hope you're doing well over there, Scotty.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo says, Brooke, the Toronto Blue Jays won 13-7 against the Yankees. Jays are up 2-0 in the series against the Yankees. Yeah, nobody really likes the Yankees, at least where I'm from. So that's good news for Toronto. Terry Fallon from Bancroft. Hello, Brooke and Mr. B from Bancroft, Ontario, where it hit 27 degrees centigrade today. And October up there, that's unusual weather, let's say. Crazy weather for October,
Yeah. Beautiful over here.
Terry Fallon again. Hey, Alpha, how's it going down in Stony Creek? That's where Alpha's from.
Oh, is it
Southern Ontario.
Is Nomad Jack and Pinky.
Oh, Nomad and the beautiful Pinky. Good morning, B&B. Things looking better. Have a great show. Yeah.
Let's go.
Richard Woolley, Misty to hit 21 by December. Wouldn't that be nice?
I would love that, Richard.
Yeah.
Jeez, I hope you're right.
Well, Bitcoin keeps running. It's going to pull strategy, and that's going to pull the Misty.
Yep.
Roger the Dodger Walker. Good morning, good evening, Brooke and Brownie, and everyone. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, Brownie, smile. I'm sure Darlene and Cooper will be somewhere off on their cruise watching.
Yeah, where were they at yesterday? Sicily or somewhere, were they?
I think it was Malta.
Yeah.
Yesterday they were in Malta, but they were only there till 3 o'clock their time, which I think is past. So
Mm.
And then I don't know where they were headed after. Oh, Greece. They were headed to Corfu, Greece after that. So
I asked him, "Is there any jackpots yet?" And he went, "No, not yet."
no, I think it's been a little
He's
tougher.
got the trip back, so he can get a jackpot on the way back. He'll be right.
Luckily, he got the rooms for nothing. Terry Fallon, hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Yeah, if they're in Bitcoin, they probably will be.
Yeah. Nice positive week would be nice in the markets.
Biggest Chris. Greetings, B&B and the gang. Let's make some money. Money matters.
Show me the money. Make money while we sleep.
I got an idea for the end here. I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. Ernie Jones. Good morning.
Hello, Ernie.
Brooke, Brownie, and the gang. Good morning, Ernie. Ernesto.
Missed you yesterday, Ernie. I thought he might have went down to watch the game.
He was watching his Sooners win.
Oh, yeah. Sooners.
Terry Fallon, talked to Coop today, and he and Darlene are having a great time on their cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
He does. He's called me a couple times since he's been gone.
Here's XRP Donnie.
There's Dandy Don from Cucamonga. Good morning, everyone. Buckle up, crypto going to the moon. I think you're right, Donnie. Patience, you'll be happy January. Yeah, it's pulling everything. I don't know what.
Yeah, have a look at what is it now.
What's it trading at? 123.8. So it's
pretty good.
It's up there. Let's see what else. XLM, AVAX. See what other ones are coming up here on the thing.
H-bar. They're all up a bit.
Most of them I don't know anything about. Don't follow.
I got a little bit of that H-bar. It's not bad.
Stinking Rocket says, "What's up?"
Hello, mate.
Jeff Sigler, greetings, gents, and everyone else who's watching. I think it's going to be a great week. Obviously, we're talking about the markets. Yeah.
Mikey D. Oh,
Paul Edgar, Brooke, what was the end of the calendar?
Let me go back one.
Oh, Mikey D. Big Mike and Little Mike. Hey, Mr. B, I forgot to say, what's up, brother?
There you go, mate.
XRP is 297 here, Donnie. It's up a little bit. And Saul, here we go with Saul, 228. So that's hanging in there pretty good, Solana. Hey, Brooke, hope you are well in the land of smiles. We are. Rough week. Glad to be here with all of you fine ladies and gents. Looking forward to an amazing show. Well, let's hope so. Hope the show's amazing. Paul Edgar, Brooke, what was the end of the calendar year from Misty? October about? Yeah, it's the end of October.
Yeah. Did you see? I think there was that return on dividends. He was saying he doesn't think there's much in the kitty.
Might not be, because I think they obviously took some out of there to pay last month.
And the month before.
Yeah. Well, maybe the month before as well. Who knows? But I think
they didn't have a good week last week either.
Probably not. So it might be another low one coming for October, although we're all hoping for a bonus. But I think with time, once you see the volatility has started to go up already in MicroStrategy.
Yeah.
And as the shares keep going up, which I think they will, I'm pretty sure Bitcoin's going to run and it's going to pull, then you'll see the volatility keep going up.
Yeah.
And if they can make some sharp trades, yeah, they can recoup that money pretty quick, Brownie.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So keep our fingers crossed there, Paul. Chris Wheeler from Texas. My initial investment was 20K and slow dripping since March now with almost 1,600 shares. Well done. It's only 23K. Any advice since I can't pull out for 20 years without getting beat up with taxes? Well, the reason you're into these yield max, Chris, in my opinion, should be to create an income to live off. So it sounds like you can't take this out for 20 years. So to me, it's you're probably looking more for growth than you are for a weekly or monthly income. If that's what you're saying here, you're going to get beat up with taxes. So if that's the case, then I don't recommend these yield max for growth. In other words, there's better opportunities, in my opinion. Yeah. And obviously, the biggest one I promote is Tesla.
Yeah, I think people are just building their bags, and then they'll eventually be able to drip out into the long-term stuff.
Maybe that's what your plan is.
Yeah.
So take your dividends, say, instead of maybe dripping, you want to take that money and put it into Tesla.
Yeah.
All right. But again, the reason I'm in these yield max, and I'm sure most of us that watch this, is for the income
for
to
sure.
live off.
Yeah.
And then we obviously, hopefully, have other bags of for growth. So
in America, do they actually take the tax, or they have to manage the tax themselves?
Unlike you and me, which we get a tax
the 15%.
right at the day we get our dividends,
Yeah.
15% gone day. The U.S. don't do that. They're allowed to wait till they file at the year end, and whatever tax bracket you're in will indicate what you pay, and that'll be part of your income is what you receive. So,
put a bit away for the tax man.
Well, you'd think they would, but speaking of Bubba, not quite a year ago, I think it was after he filed, and it took him about 1.5 payments of the 13 to pay all his taxes for the whole prior year. So
it's not too bad, is it?
No, he was able to work that out. But yeah, for advice there, if you can't touch that for 20 years, Chris, I wouldn't be dripping anymore. I'd be switching the income you make into growth. Now, there's obviously, I like Tesla. NVIDIA probably is going to be good. If you can pick up maybe some Solana, like an ETF on the Solana, might be good. A little diversification. And if you really say, well, geez, I thought this growth would be better in the yield maxes. Well, then, hey, maybe you bite the bullet and switch that into Tesla now and just sit on it for growth for the next umpteen years. So
I bet that should.
I bet's good, yeah. So you've got options. I bet Solana. I like Tesla, obviously. NVIDIA's good. For the next few years, let's say. So, okay. Well, hopefully that helps a bit. Jerry Hart, hopefully you're feeling better. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Jerry.
Say hi to Annie. Gerald Barrel, hello, Brooke and B, Mr. B.
Hey,
the big
Gerald.
B.
A bit under the weather today, people. Big day of the grand final.
Yep. Just my opinion. Don is wrong. Bitcoin is the truth. Don. No, Donnie's not wrong. He's diversified, which is
very
good.
Optimistic, Don.
Yeah,
I like that optimism.
Yeah. Well, he does put his money where his mouth is, too.
Yeah. Good on him.
Mikey D, it's been a rough week, but at least the Jets got smoked today, didn't they? Go Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? And Ulti.
Yeah, let's get that Ulti going too.
Yeah. Terry Fallon, hope to get there in 2027. So you're about 2 years away, maybe less. Would love to meet you guys. Enjoy the Thai life. I'm sure you will.
You'll enjoy it over
here. The meet and greets typically are every month. So hopefully there's always new people at the meet and greets, and always some of the old regulars. So it's a good time. And we get numbers exchanged, and
we're gonna have a little ride again on this Thursday too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
A couple of Thursdays ago, we went for a little ride, and the boys messaged saying, "Do you want to have a ride?" And I said, "Yeah, we'll go for another one on Thursday." So
sure.
I'll plan something and put it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, if somebody can do that.
The boys said they want to go north, so we'll sort of go up the Sriracha area up there somewhere. I'll plan a little route.
Hopefully, there's a guy that knows the route, or at least where to go.
I've been looking on maps and finding a few things.
Good.
We'll have a look.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, Thursday, 10 a.m. at Dusset Grand Park too.
Maybe we can get Damon and Malcolm to come with us, and
they'll
go for a swim after.
Yeah, all the boys that went last time, they enjoyed it. They said, "Let's do it again." I said, "Yeah, right. We'll do it on this Thursday." So
sounds good. Yeah, Claude, our regular guy, is still recuperating.
So. Yeah, he is, but I think he's coming good.
Dandy Don says Sailor needs to quit diluting, which he did, Don. He didn't send any ATM any this week, thank God. And Misty needs to get strike prices closer to in the money. Yeah, on the options he's talking about. I only have 15 years trading options. Okay, well, Donnie's a newbie then at the option. No, I'm just kidding, Donnie. 15 years is good. And for any of you out there, it's probably worthwhile to look at options. It's a huge, huge market, and another way to, let's say, juice your returns. Got my nephew into that, and he's loving it. So,
he was on Solana or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did some on Solana, and it's he's doing okay with that.
Well, that's good.
Jimmy Brown, I turned 1,000 into 10 on HBAR a few years ago.
Nice.
I think that's one of those.
Nice, Jimmy. I got a bit of HBAR too. I don't think I was in as early as you, but I'll have a look what I'm worth now. But it's going all right. It's going all right.
I don't follow that one. Stinking Rocket. Depends on what kind of account you're in. Roth is great for dividend investing. Okay. Yeah, I know there's different, some are taxable when you only pull it out. Some are non-taxable when you pull it out. So yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't realize they were locked up for 20 years without, or else you get a penalty, but Canada's different. I understand them pretty good.
Yeah. And
Yeah. I don't know what it's like in Australia, but you guys have like a super fund or something.
yeah, we do super, but I'm looking into that at the moment, see which is the best way to do it. So I've heard, like, one of our brokers, Stake, you can, Johnny Paulus was telling me the other day that you can manage your super inside that. Because I just want to be able to manage it myself at the end of the day. I'd like to, I know I can see where Tesla's going, and I'd like some good ETFs and virtually the stuff you like as well. I like the same things and a few other things I like, and it'd be nice to actually just be able to invest in those, and not have them putting them into bricks and mortar and other things that they do with it. Well, I'd like to manage it as much as I can.
Yeah, I think for the average person, probably can just manage their own money, providing they're willing to do a little bit of research initially.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, these investment advisors, we're better to handle it. We're the professionals. If you look historically, more than 80% of the investment advisors don't even match the passive S&P index returns.
Yeah.
So, why are you paying a guy that can't match something you can do yourself at a much lower fee?
Yeah.
But a little bit of research, and you'll probably come across things like NVIDIA and Tesla as long-term holds.
Yeah.
And, you make your own decision. Where most of these investment advisors, and I mean, I got my nephew out of his advisor because his returns weren't doing where the hoop.
Yeah.
And he's seen that in the month he's, listened to his uncle, and he's quite happy. So
and you got to remember, a lot of these guys too, are they current? Are they keeping up with the trending? They've obviously got out of accounting school, some might have been 40 years ago, and they're probably saying, no crypto, no, none of this higher risk stuff. Where you've got to make sure you get the right accountant too, that can say, you know what, we are going to put a bit into Bitcoin. We are going to put a bit into these other areas. We're not doing that old style. Yeah. We want to be a little bit more aggressive.
Well, for years, these investment advisors, and it's kind of like they follow the crowd. Like nobody was talking Bitcoin. Oh, no, it's not good. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
Biggest return in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And they missed out. They're told their clients, don't do it.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had an investment advisor who said, yeah, well, that guy's thinking out of the box.
Exactly right.
Because everyone else is in the box, and they're telling the people what not, and so that guy, maybe you'd stay with, because he steered you right. But if your guy told you don't do it, you've missed out on a tremendous gains. And why? So
and now that the BlackRock guys are saying we're going to do 5% and all that into crypto, how quickly do they adapt that? All these other accountants around the world, if they're that old school mentality, they're going, no, we're not touching it. We're not touching it. It's like, no, hang on, the big guys are touching it. You need to be touching it.
Yeah,
and you need to be advising your guys to, I'm not saying go put all your eggs in one basket or anything. I'm just saying get a bit of diversification, and the future is AI and crypto and digital assets and all that sort of thing. Like, if you're not in it now, where are you going to get in 10 years' time when it's too late? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've missed out on a lot.
You missed out on a lot of growth.
Yeah, a lot of growth. Will. So, Brownie's got a good point. It's, but the adoption of say, Bitcoin into these retirement accounts, even for the people that, hey, I don't want to handle my, let the advisors do it. But the adoption is growing now tremendously. BlackRock and Fidelity both advise their clients to do it. Vanguard never did. Well, they've take the knee. Now they're telling their people, yeah, we should. So when you got the three biggest on the planet, everyone else is going to start following in line.
Well, I hope they are.
Yep.
And if you've got some, as I said, no offense, but if you've got an old accountant that's sort of not keeping up with that, you probably need to have a look and say, well, am I getting the best growth?
True.
It's not financial advice, but I'd be looking into it, guys. I'd be looking into it.
Stinking Rockets. Oh, yeah, we've done
that one.
This is great Blakester Drums. See you guys in 18 days.
18 days. Wow.
Well done, mate. Looking forward to meeting everyone. Yeah,
18 days. That'll be rough.
24th, roughly.
That'll be roughly when the meet and greet is.
Yeah, it's around that time. I don't have my calendar.
No, I don't either.
We'll check it before the live stream ends. Update that.
Terry Fallon.
Terry Fallon. Hey, Blakester, good for you. Enjoy your time there. Yep. You will.
He will.
Mark Schaefer. Hey, Brooke and Brownie.
Mark.
With the recent dips in Ulti and Misty, how many in the CTA community do you think will pull out when they get back to positive? The only thing is, where do you go from there? Well, I think people that don't need the money might pull out and reallocate it to something they think's a faster horse. But as far
You're
as
still getting 5% at $1.
well, yeah, I
Like,
mean,
we're getting 10%. We're getting lucky there and early, but 5% still great return.
yeah. So I mean, even at today's prices, for someone never did anything, if they get into, say, you know, Misty, what's Misty at 14.50, maybe 15 today? You know, and if it's averages now $1 over 13 months, that's $13 on your 15 investment.
Pretty good.
Where are you going to find that kind of return? Alti's hanging in at 5.50 roughly, up or down a few pennies. Pays consistently. You know, what is it? A little over, say 9-cent average even for 52 weeks. That's like 460, 470. Well, Jesus, on a 5.50 stock, that's tremendous. So,
yeah, for sure.
How many will pull out?
I don't think too many. Mark.
I don't think, people that still need the monthly income, they're going to be happy that it's, you know, stock price is going up. Their payments should be going up. Why would you dump that? You know, they need the money. Other people say, well, shit, I'm living off my pensions. Yeah, I'm going to go gross. I think Brooke's right about this Tesla, you know, maybe NVIDIA, maybe Solana, you know, and so we'll see.
What my aim is to, obviously I'm heavy with Misty and Alti. I've got a little bits of other things, but as soon as I get to those bags exactly where I want them, I'm actually going to go and fill another bag. Like I like that Blocks, I like that WPay. There's a few other ones that I like, and then say get 3 or 4 and be happy with those bags. Then I'm going to start hitting the long-term stuff.
Yep, no, that's a good plan.
My plan anyway. Not for everyone, but it'd be nice to have 4 good ETFs there that are paying you a monthly dividend. And you've got a little bit more to play. You've always got a bit of dry powder if you can buy the dips or whatever. Yep. But then you can hit your Teslas, hit your Nvidias, your long-term stuff when you've got that bag right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it takes time, but I think we're in early. Do you believe that?
Yeah, we got lots of time.
Plenty of time, guys.
Now we're real early on Bitcoin because I think in the next 2 to 5 years, Brownie, we'll see an explosion.
For sure.
That'll make, you know, what are we at, 120? Look, oh, geez, that was a buy back then. Yeah. You know,
you see a lot of them saying you should, ideally, if you can, get is it 2% or 0.2% or whatever of a Bitcoin. Just
sure.
Yeah, like that's
0.2 is.
I think it's 0.2. Yeah. So that's interesting when all the big guys are telling you carry something. You got to have a little bit of it, or you're going to be left behind.
Yep. Carry some.
But you can do that with the iBet. You can do that other ways. And Solana is a good one.
Yeah,
too.
You don't have to self-custody, as Browning was saying earlier to me. You can do these vehicles like iBet.
Yeah, I'm not interested in
FBTC is Fidelity's version of that. ARK Investments with Kathy Wood follows it. And you don't have to self-custody them. They're protected. These are all governed ETFs by the SEC, so they're legit. You know, they're not going to steal your coins. You know,
exactly right.
BlackRock don't care. They're the biggest on the planet. They're not going to do anything to hurt their reputation. So it's and they'll custody everything for you. And the fees are so low; it's like 0.2. I think some of them are still at 0 for the next few months. So
I was reading something yesterday, Brooke, and they were talking about in years to come, if people aren't set up properly, where they have their keys and their phrases and all that stuff that they need to be able to pass on, say from their cold wallets or whatever, there's going to be a lot of coins just going south that no one's going to see, like because they haven't got it all set up properly. Where when you've got like the ETF and you've got just your brokerage, it suits me. Yeah, I've got a little bit on exchanges and stuff like that, but the ETFs definitely suit me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to worry about the keys. And, you know, you imagine me trying to tell Jen how to get me Bitcoin. You'd have to have someone go and help her. Like, she's got no chance to find me Bitcoin on a bloody cold wallet. You know what I mean?
And that's if you're able to tell your partner about it.
Well, she wouldn't even know where to start.
Picked off in a car accident, you're in a coma in the hospital, nobody knows. Well, what if you don't make it? Those coins are gone, Dave.
Well, exactly right.
Yeah, they're lost.
You want to make sure you've got it in your safe. It's someone else's house. You want to make sure you've got it all sorted. Yeah. just so people can access it.
Yeah.
We could do that one.
Yep, we did that one.
Yeah. Oh, Blokes to drums.
Blakester says, if you want monthly income and not lose your original capital, Roundhill strategy seems to be the way to go for now. Covered call ETFs are done. Well, there's obviously lots of different options out there, Blakester. You obviously like the Roundhills. I don't know. I kind of like the Yield Max. I get my money every week.
I like them both. But
yeah, they're all good. Trust me on that. Yeah, Brownie's right.
As I said, a lot of these big guys that I follow, they have bulk of their ETFs in the big guys, your S&P 500 and all that sort of thing. So you just got to work your way up to the position you want to be in. It's just going to take time.
I think I'm going to wait for about a year and a half, and then I'll see. And if I do have free money, in other words, if I get all my money out in a year and a half on these Yield Maxes, I'll let you know. And then I'm going to also tell you, well, guess what? The rest I got there is all free.
Yeah.
You know, and then we'll see what happens. But,
yeah. I'm just going to sort of shuffle it around a bit.
Sure.
So I might pull a third of my Misty and put it into, blocks or WP or something.
Smart.
And then I might top up my Alti if I need a bit more. But I'm working on my Alti fair bit. I bought a bit of Alti last week.
We should put a disclaimer, like, well, obviously you do this, everyone does. It's not financial advice, which it isn't. It's kind of things that we're doing.
Yeah.
So Brownie's telling you what he's doing. I obviously will tell you what I'm doing. I'm into, Tesla and that.
Oh, yeah, definitely do your own
research. But you have to do your own research, guys. The more you understand how to manage your money, the better off you will be. Trust me on that. And hopefully you can get some ideas and resources. We both like Invest Answers. Brownie does a few others than I do.
Yeah, I don't mind that Marcos Miller when he interviews.
Yeah,
I track a few on X just to see where they're going. As I said, we talked about Blossom last week. I like it because you can go and have a look at what the big guys are doing, what their percentages of their portfolios are, and what they're buying. What I like is when they go buy, it comes up and says Johnny's bought
this
3% of this.
Good.
In his portfolio, and so you can follow him a little bit, get a little bit of guidance on him.
I like Brighter with Herbert for the Tesla information. Invest Answers, obviously he's into Bitcoin, Solana, and big in Tesla. So those are the two major ones I do daily. But find your own.
We'll all work it out. We're all in together. We're all here to help.
Jack Bree saw Claude out and about on Thursday. Oh, good. Hoping it was great news on Friday for him. All right. Claude was our scooter guru. Did take us on the ride. So hopefully he's back up and about. Sounds like he is. Mikey D, I hooked up Mikey with a Roth. He won't touch until he retires. He's talking about Mikey Jr.
Oh, the son,
I think his son's 18. But all those are growth. That's smart. At that age, he's got time on his side. So stick with the growth. Then in the brokerage account is where we do our dividends. The Roths are for strictly growth. Okay.
Nice.
That's a U.S. program he's talking about.
Yeah, we don't really have that in Australia. It's a little bit different, but I think you guys are a bit set up better than
Robert Pierpont. Roth IRA is tax money in and gains are not taxed. Okay. A traditional IRA is untaxed money goes in and you pay taxes when you take it out. So the first one, it's out free, and the second one, you pay your tax then. If you start an IRA at say 55, you can withdraw it from it in 5 years. So you only got to hold on 5 years, which is pretty good time frame.
Yeah.
Very
good. Stinking Rocket.
I have Alti and Misty, not pulling out.
I'm not either.
I'm like you, brother.
I'm not either, Rocket. Let's go to the moon.
Terry Fallon, Brooke, got all my firewood stacked today. Yeah, so Bancroft is like a snow capital. So he's getting prepared. You know what's coming for us in Ontario? Yeah. Now he's northern Ontario. It's not so bad down where I am in south or where I was from. We didn't seem to get as much snow, but boy, they get it up there. I'm talking in feet per year. Yeah. We get inches per year down where we are. So.
And obviously December would be your coldest, would it?
December, January, kind of the both. January can be a wicked cold month.
In Australia, it's about 46 degrees.
You learn to kind of live with it if you're born and raised, but it's funny as you get older, Brownie. I don't miss the damn cold. Number one, hate the snow. Don't want to ever see it again if I can help it. And
Jen wants to see the snow, and I said, I don't know.
When Terry gets over here, it'll take him about 2 months to get acclimated to the weather. But he's after about 6 months. Oh, geez, this is beautiful here because it stays the same year round and no snow.
Yeah. We had a couple of years ago, well, 5 years ago now, we had a week of over 46 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So what's that, about 115 or something?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's
bloody
high.
hot.
Yeah.
And after a week, it was like, oh, bit much.
Bit much. Alfa Romeo, hey Terry, I got a sunburn today, cutting the lawn and working on the landscaping. The weather is sunny and hot, but I still miss the extremely hot and sunny weather in Thailand.
It's beautiful. We've had great days lately, haven't we? The pool,
Yeah.
and the pool water's
Ideal.
perfect.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Snowbird says, and thanks for being a channel member. Probably missed a bunch of yous, but hello from Alaska. Wow. Picked up some Misty last Friday. Just going to let it ride.
Nice.
So guys getting in at these prices, Brownie, like
great.
Jesus, you know,
yeah,
they're going to be smiling, I think. Yep,
I think so too.
Terry Fallon, Alpha October, and you're getting a sunburn. That's crazy. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
maybe, who knows? Weather's changing. Alfa Romeo. Terry, not sure if I ever mentioned I love this place. Talking about Thailand. Looking forward to seeing everyone again soon. I think he's coming in December.
December, is it?
A couple months.
Very good.
Yep.
My mate's just come over for a couple of months. He's loving it already.
Chris Wheeler, sorry I said 20 years is because I'm only 45 and I was just trying to be cool like you, Brooke.
No one's as cool as Brooke.
Yeah, right. Jimmy Brown, I remember years ago when Bitcoin started, they were giving coins away on a file sharing app, LimeWire.
Wow.
I ended up with about 10, but deleted them off my computer. There's $1 million gone day.
I had a girlfriend that went to one of those trade shows, and she was a hairdresser, and she bought shampoo products, and this bloke set it up and said, I'll take Bitcoins or anything, and he set her up, and then I think she had 80 left of them or something like this back in the early days. And then she just didn't know what it was or whatever. And she just ended up saying, Brandon, I've got these coins. I don't know how to get them and all that. And I said, I don't think so, darling. They were gone. But
she forgot her password.
Yeah, knew nothing.
No, Jesus, yeah. Well, there's lots of stories like that.
Yeah.
But
so,
who knew, eh? Better late than never. We kind of started here. Bitcoin was 25,000 when we started the Money Matters way back, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
roughly.
My first Bitcoin I bought was 3,900 Australian, so that would have been what say $3,000 American.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was 2016 or 17.
Okay, yeah, 9 years.
I don't have it anymore, guys. Gone. I hate them. I don't like to be reminded of it. Yeah. But anyway, we move on. But old LimeWire, yeah, I remember LimeWire, and then what come along after that? The music one, Napster. They're going back a bit. I use LimeWire all the time. Get the torrents.
Brownie's a bit of a techie, way more than me. It's all Greek to me what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, LimeWire was just like a little downloading program where you get free music and
nice.
movies and TV shows.
Well, Napster, I heard of that one.
Well, Napster was the music one, but LimeWire had a bit of everything, yeah.
Oh, good. Glenn Shaw, good morning, guys. Missy Alti, Simsi, and XBit, and 5 growth stocks. Well, you're well diversified, Glenn. Brooke, I'm trying to know my harem. That's it. When you have a harem of 30 stocks, you never really get to know anyone too well, don't you? I think that was Buffett's saying. Yeah, you don't want to be too diversified, but that's good. Sounds good, Glenn.
Oh, Jeff's already predicted it.
Jeff Trio, hey guys, Misty will be 98 cents payment for October. Well,
I'll take it, but I'd like a bit more.
Yeah, we'd all like a bit more, wouldn't we? Alfa Romeo, Terry, yes, sunburn while wearing my Thailand embroidered hat. Did I mention I love Thailand? Yeah, I talk to Romeo, probably once a week. And I said,
you can tell he's missing it.
He's missing it. And I says, you always claim to have your bag packed by the door. And he wheels the camera around and shows me there it sits on his case. So
ready to go.
Yeah, he's got his cases once for traveling to Italy, once for Thailand. Oh, yeah, it's true. Alvy. Yeah, there's Alvy abroad from the Philippines now.
Philippines, yeah.
From my tax advisor, I learned he has an advisor who has another one who also has many middlemen from his street to Wall Street, was ridiculous. Yeah. So I had one time when I was kind of new, starting off, and I was one of those guys was told by my bank at the time, you should talk to one of our advisors for your investments. They're professionals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm making some money. I better. And so he tells me, he says, you know, he's got a fee. Okay, well, you know, and what he puts you in is in mutual funds. What he doesn't tell you, they got big fees.
Yeah.
And so you're paying fees on fees. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a bit of a con or shell
Yeah,
game, maybe
definitely,
call it.
sure.
But yeah, it was ridiculous how many advisors can. So do your research, manage your own money.
For sure.
Terry Fallon, Alpha, a sunburn now preps you for your trip to Thailand. Correct. Blakester Drums. Okay, guys, I'm bringing my mom to hopefully convince her to move there. Well, that's interesting. When I retire in 6 months, good on you. If she says yes, and 1.5 years, if she says no, so at the meet and greet, help her brother out to convince her. We will. We'll put her with some of the ladies that are retired.
Yeah, there's plenty
here.
of older ladies out here, and they're enjoying life.
They
I
are.
was
They're
talking
loving
at Cooper's birthday. What was her name? She was from Australia. I can't think of her name now, but she's loving life out here. They moved into it. Her husband had a little bit of dementia, and that she had to move him into a more full-time care.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
So she goes and visits him every day, and then but she lives with a friend, and they're down there in Banksaray, and then loving life.
So yeah, tell mom like if she's gonna love it here. The prices are great, the weather's great. There's lots to see and do, and you know, if she needs some help down the road, it's affordable here, and everything you can get in the West just as good for a lot less prices. So
exactly.
Yep. Chill, but yeah, first time, bring her out to meet and greet.
She'll love it, man.
Yep.
Just take a little bit to adapt, and then she'll be fine.
Yep. Richard Woolley, I get all my financial advice from YouTube. Okay, and try to be sensible, but unfortunately, sensible is not my strong point. Well, you do need a bit of discipline, but I find, guys, the more the research you do, the better off prepared you are, and you'll get. It'll be, you say it's not sensible, it's not your strong point, but the more you research, the more you will become sensible, because the more you hear something, the more you probably start to believe it, especially if it's correct information. There's so much bullshit you got to watch out for.
And what I like to do, say I find a new, let's say blocks or something like that, then I'll go put into say X, and then I'll go and look. You know, you can sort of cross-reference everything and see. You see all the positive and you see the negative stuff, but you can sort of. There's that many places to sort of you put that hash like the $sign bill or whatever. It doesn't matter what stock or ETF. Doesn't matter. There'll be someone in X talking about it, positives and negatives, all that sort of thing. So
good.
There's that much stuff out there now that you can research yourself.
That's a good
get it from many sources. I say.
Alfa Romeo, hey Brownie, can you look over your shoulder and see what the price of Bitcoin and Solana is today?
Bitcoin is 124.
It's up a bit.
082. It's up a bit since we started. Solana, where is it? ADA's up 0.3. Link. I'm just waiting on it. Sui's 359. It's up. Oh no, it's running. Oh, it's up 0.6%. 106. Sorry. Yeah, don't know about Solana, mate. It's on the ticker on the top.
I'll keep an eye for it, Romeo here.
But it's all going well, mate. It's been a positive start of the week. But just hopefully those markets open at night and get that MSTR up and a bit of Misty up would be nice.
It'll run with the markets. So that's Jimmy Brown. I self-custody my crypto on a Tangent wallet. It's easy and it's decentralized. Correct. I think Troy does that on his Tangent too. But just make sure that you've got your seed phrases and passwords with some family member you trust.
Maybe write it out and instructions, put in a safe or something.
Yeah, something like that. So in case something happened to you, you'd be covered. Don Delonic, my gold, silver, and gold royalty companies are up 100 to 400%. Gold has done well, silver as well, and royalty, same thing tied to gold. So really making my 401k big. Good on you, Donnie.
Good on you, Donnie.
ETH is trading at 45.32, XRP at 298 still. And I think Solana is 231.
231.
Yeah, so it's
Alpha.
up a bit.
Jimmy Brown.
Jimmy Brown, Don, my is also looking great. I've also my gold for about he said his gold for 8 years. I paid much less than it's worth now. Yeah, you sure did. So gold is strong. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be hanging on to that. I don't know if necessarily I'd be flipping that if you have. I mean, I know some good friends that have a whack of gold, and maybe they should diversify a little bit out of that. But
yeah,
we'll see.
We got into gold. I had a mate that was a jeweler, and he said I think that was back when it was like $400 and something. He said we'd just get in, and we all threw in, with the boys, and yeah, but within 18 months or something, we'd doubled our money. And
good. Pulled it out, and away you went.
Probably should have held it, but you live and learn. Wasn't stupid.
Hindsight's 2020. Alfa Romeo, Jimmy Brown, great choice. Tangent, yeah, I think maybe Romeo's in that same thing. Blake Stradamus, the problem with Yield Max is people like you guys that got in early on Misty are in gravy mode, but now those of us that got in 6 to 8 months are down.
Yeah.
Well,
not much though. I did my sums the other day. I'm about $4,000 down.
So the thing is, eventually you'll, with your payments, if you count the total return, which would include obviously your payments out, in about a year and a half, you should be in most of those cases up, or at least even. And then from that point on, you kind of call it gravy.
Yeah, I'm just doing all the calculations on $1 now, and hopefully it doesn't go on. It may, but yeah, we just got to stay in. The problem is we're sort of, while it's down, we just got to ride it, keep getting those dividends and make it up on the dividend side. Yeah, hopefully we can get some growth in MSTR and pull it back up. But
it's human nature to kind of buy at the top and sell at the bottom. So I found in life the best financial thing for me is to buy and hold as much of the portfolio. Sure, sometimes I do a little trading, but that's minor. Most of the stocks I own, I mean, I've never sold a share of my MicroStrategy.
You've had that for a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, a few years, and I've done very well.
The split and all that.
Tesla, I've probably got in over a year ago, and I've never sold any, nor will I.
Did you get that Tesla split? No, that's
not the last one. No. I did get the MicroStrategy split, which was nice. That was a 10 for 1. But Tesla will do another split.
For sure.
Might be 6 months, a year down the road. We'll see. But I think it's going to run.
It had a good week last week.
Yep. Stinking Rocket. I got 27,000 Yield Max shares. You're doing well with WPay and a few other companies ETF. I'm averaging 15K a month.
Fantastic.
Can't complain. No, nobody should complain with that much. We'll be buying more with WPay. I guess WPay must be a weekly.
So it's all the weeklies put together.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Round Hill. I think I'd have to double check it again. I've got it in my. I've been watching it for a while.
Yeah,
get a bit more of that myself.
If you're doing that well, Stinking, you might want to take those dividends. Obviously, maybe you're using quite a bit to live on, but take the rest and start buying your growth with it, because it looks to me you got way more than anybody should need for a monthly check.
You'd live like a king over here.
You would. Wow. I don't think you could spend that much ever over here.
You'd save money. What do I do with it?
You could have the
you'd have to go around. You have to trip around the world.
The water and still have too much money left over to spend. Yeah. Jimmy Brown, that's Romeo. Thanks, Romeo. I've been a coin collector most of my life. Well, interesting.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I got my dad's coin collection too.
Don Delonic, I got a 30% bonus on a silver miner buyout and could not resist and bought Misty at 1330. Well done, Donnie. And so as Donnie realized at 1330, that's a hell of a sale.
Oh, it is.
And I think Donnie's probably was in the 20s on his original. So he's dollar cost average down by buying at 1330, average his price down.
Well, he's already up at, what is it now? Misty, 1474.
So yeah,
they're already up.
He's already up 10 bucks something on it. So it's a buy and hold, guys. It's a hell of a sale at 1330. To see Donnie got in. So and I think Ulti's a hell of a sale at 540, 550.
Yeah,
but
did we work out what Ulti was? Right. Well, it's the same as it was, 547.
Yeah.
But see, they're saying it's going to open up a bit up tonight on the market. They might get a run over this if this Bitcoin keeps staying where it is. They might get a bit of a push up this week.
Yeah, good. Bitcoin will pull a lot of the alts. Like alt season is here, Brownie, and I think it's going to stay for a while with Bitcoin running. The thing is, I would tell, I'm not a big alt thing. I mean, Solana I like, but if you can make a profit, you might want to take a little bit off the table. You know, maybe cut some of your sizes in half, and you got out with a winner, and then let the rest run and see. So
Yeah,
because the alt season eventually will end, and then things tend to crash. Most of those coins out there, I call them shit coins, are going to go to zero. So
yeah.
watch out. Jimmy Brown says Romeo 10-gen is so easy, even a caveman can do it. Remember those commercials?
Yep.
Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. Good morning, B&B. Great to see the live stream this morning, and it's a great time to fill the bags.
That's right, Nut Boy.
Mr.
Let's go.
Nut with his Texas humor. Yeah, his buddy Ernie is from North Texas, Oklahoma, but Robert calls it North Texas. Yeah. W Secrets to Success says, hello, Jen. Brooke, Tesla had an 80-cent per share payout last week, and the price per share was up to something. Do you wish you had kept that bag? I do, but hey, I've got my Tesla shares, so I'm kind of winning on that aspect too.
It jumped up like $2 or something, didn't it, Tesla?
Yeah, and I think Tesla's trading at like $8, isn't it, or something? It's pretty cheap for a stock to pay 80 cents, so that's pretty good. So that's an alternative, guys. If you're to diversify, I'm saying if you don't have any Tesla, yeah, that's you kind of get hooked though on these weekly payers.
You do.
I mean, I got paid on Saturday, so I got money starting the day. What do I do with it? Tesla, I would look at, but oh, geez, it's a monthly. Do I want to wait? You get OT. Oh, I get a check every week. It's kind of nice. So yeah,
For a bloke that didn't like weeklies, you changed your tune, Brookie.
I know. Well, I'll tell you why. I got more information.
Oh, he got you hooked. That's what.
Well, I got more information, and when you have more information, you obviously can make a more informed decision. And they don't. Didn't kind of think they were the best because a lot of the money's not invested.
Yeah, but they had that interview with the bloke that looked after Alti, and it might have been Jay who was there too or whatever, and they said they're only missing, I think it was point something percent of, because people were thinking the same way as you. It was like, it's not in the market long enough. Yeah. But it's next to nothing that they lose.
Exactly. And once I got that information and understood it, oh, okay, so it's not really that negative after all.
No, it's all right.
Just on the outside, looking at it, I thought, well, shit, if your money's invested longer, you're going to make more. Why would you, it'd be like saying, well, getting paid every 3 months is better than every month. Your money's that longer, but really, yeah, you're right. So that switched me around to Alti.
Yeah, I think it switched a lot of them.
And I like the diversification of Alti too, guys. Yeah. Terry Fallon, guys, I'm a big investor in a great steak and a good bottle of wine. Yeah, a lot of us are. Does that count as far as investing? It absolutely does. It does. That's called life experiences. You've got the memories of that.
Yeah. Just have a bit of Alti for dessert.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good tip. Frank T, I'm glad Bitcoin and MicroStrategy have rebounded since last week. I was really scared MicroStrategy was going to $200. Wouldn't that have been a buy? I don't think we're going to see that, guys.
No. So Saylor didn't buy on the weekend. He said something about see the benefits of hodling.
Yeah. Well, he's sitting on a huge bag, isn't he?
Yeah.
And looking forward, I mean, what do we got look forward with MicroStrategy? Well, Bitcoin price going to run, so it should pull. You got the inclusion in the S&P 500 coming probably December, so we're only a couple months away from that.
You think it's definitely going to get in this time? Surely.
Let's say
the next one's March, I think, isn't it? After?
Yeah. So
it's got to go in one of them, surely.
Oh yeah. It's just a matter of when, not if. And put it this way: the odds of getting in December are greater than the odds the betting was in the last cycle. So it'll continually go up as far as percentage with odds of getting in the longer it takes. But once that happens, you'll see a floor. There'll always be a demand for MicroStrategy. Every time people put money in the S&P passive investing, they got to buy the shares. So Rick Price says Bitcoin 124, Solana 231, ETH 45.34.
Nice.
A lot of happy people with those.
ETH holding too.
Yeah. Now, of those three, Brownie, I think, this is only my guess, that Solana will do the best in the next year. I could see that doing a triple, quadruple. Bitcoin, maybe a double would be fantastic. And ETH,
Yeah.
You know,
Just the
25%
fact that
maybe.
he's so strong. Like, there's no reason for Solana not to run.
Yeah. Well, I think what's going to happen is once these ETFs get approved, you're going to see a massive amount of funds go into it.
Yeah.
And they have to actually go buy the Solana.
Yeah, they do. They
You
have to
know,
hold it.
so
Mm.
and this Solana that's staked, you can't really get that out too quick, put it that way. So they're having to buy on the open market at stuff that's not staked. Staking is people have their Solana and they actually get paid about 6 to 8% a year just sitting on it.
Yeah.
It's still theirs. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so we'll see what happens. That's just my opinion.
Pretty good. Very good.
Frank T, I did load up on Tesla on the drop last week. Well done.
Nice.
If it's down today, yeah, I might take a little bit of that money and buy a little more, probably 10, 20 shares max. Stinking Rocket, I'm using the cash to pay my 30-year mortgage off in 3 years. Okay. I'm also moving to Jomtien in a year and a half. Well done. Plus, I'm ex-military, so you should have a pension maybe. I'm doing fine.
You're doing real good.
He's doing good, yeah. The only thing is Thinking Rocket, I think with these 30-year mortgages in the U.S., some of these were wrote at under 3%. And Rocket, I would say, why would you pay off a 3% mortgage when that money's fixed? You can take that payments, invest it, and make a lot more than 3%. So, you know, your option, let's say, is to not pay it off and invest it. Now, if it's a 7% mortgage, now, okay, then it's better maybe not having to pay that. But even there, they can write off the interest expense on the mortgage.
Yeah,
I mean, oh yeah, Canada, we were getting boned. Our rates were higher, and you know, you couldn't write shit off. Richard Woolley, we all have to remember Misty are all about total returns, correct? Not just the share price, nor just the payments. It's the total combined. Yeah. And getting to the big dividend house on the hill.
Correct.
That's a good one. The big dividend house on the hill. There it is. We're going to make our way up there, Browdy. Stu Lovell, gold all-time high yet again. 39.09 on gold. Silver 48.29. High BNB. Hello,
nice,
Stewie.
Thanks for the update, mate.
Yeah.
Here's the Alpha's back.
Alpha's back, Brooke. I went to the local dollar store and discovered the best product in the entire store. Thailand countdown clock. I picked up multiple units. I keep them in every room in the house. I couldn't resist. I think I have a small
problem.
Small problem, he says. No, he's got no problem. He just loves Thailand. Yep.
Very good.
Stacy says, hi, Brooke and Brownie. Is there a free version of Blossom?
Yeah, there is. I don't pay for the. Yeah, there is.
Do you need to subscribe?
You have to set your account up, but it's free. And if you want to get more information, and there's like levels, but there is a free version. And if you got right into it, you can pay a small. I think it's a subscription. I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but
most of those are like that. I think you get extra services if you do some. Pay the monthly. Some of them are cheap, but
yeah.
Can you recommend any dividend or option trading trackers?
Not really. I just use like wish lists within, say, yeah, I can't really recommend anything. Firstly, when I check my finances, I check Yahoo Finance for the stocks. I use CoinMarketCap for the coins, for the crypto. I use Blossom. I've got my coins on Femex. I look at a little bit of Seeking Alpha. But I just put them in my wish list. So I sort of have my bulk of what I'm carrying, but I always have a wish list there where the new stuff I'm watching. And you can set like the parameters where if it goes to an all-time high or 10% up on the price, it'll ping you with
which is good.
Yeah. So there's that sort of stuff going on. But yeah, that's the main two ones I use, just Yahoo Finance and CoinMarketCap. What do you use to track all your?
Stacey, I do a lot of option trading, and so I daily and extensively use barchart.com. And I, for about the first year, this is going back quite a ways, I just used the free version. But you get the pop-up ads, and you got to wait, and you didn't get the full services, but I got enough that got me by.
Yeah.
And once I got definitely heavier and heavier into options, the more I, researched and learned and did well, I did subscribe to the yearly. And I think I pay, maybe it's $200 a year. but I don't get any ads. You get all the full service, but
Yeah.
it's something I'm on daily for
Yeah.
quite a while every
For under
day.
$1 a day, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, for under $1 a day, and because it's about a 10 or 15-minute delay on real time, but you do get the history, and markets closed, you still got the history there, and I get real time quotes from my TD Waterhouse account. So when I'm looking at doing the trades, I get a ballpark idea what the options are worth. You go into the real time, and oh yeah, that's exactly the same as what so you're able to. Yeah.
Oh, another one I use is that Market Chameleon. It's another one.
Okay, I've heard of that too.
There's plenty out there to Stace that there's plenty you can have a look at.
Yep.
See which one suits you. But sometimes you do have to pay something just to get the, as I said, the ad free and
I'm happy
better
paying,
info.
I look at it this like kind of my job here is my investing.
Well,
it's kind of my job. So I go to work every day. I learn something. I read. I watch the videos, and then at night when the market's open, I'm on there looking to see what trade should I do, or if any.
Because you get up early in the morning and look at the markets, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I
go back to sleep there.
I'm always there when the market's open. So they open at 8:30 our time, local time, which is 9:30 in New York currently. And then they close at 3 a.m. our time, and I'm usually up prior to that just to see.
So you go to bed and then wake up.
Go to bed probably an hour after market's open, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'll get up. At least maybe 45 minutes to an hour before they close, and then I may be only up for an hour and a half, and then I'm back to bed.
Yeah,
but I do look forward to an afternoon nap.
I know you do.
And that's only Monday to Friday, guys, because the weekends with the markets not being open. That's fine. I don't have to do that same routine.
Yeah.
But you kind of get used to it.
Yeah. And you're retired, mate, so you can.
Yeah, exactly. I'm retired. And the thing is this: the more you research and learn, and it is fun to make money. It's not really a job. It's kind of like you enjoy it. Yeah. Phil T, thank you for being a member. I think it's quite possible YieldMax will move more funds to weekly with the way the markets have been moving. I would bet any new ones they open, they might look at weeklies because people tend to like that.
Yeah. There is a guy on X, and he posts all the different mobs like Granite Shares or whoever their applications for new ETFs, and he posts new ones all the time. Yeah.
Brownie's on X more than me, so he obviously is following that stuff.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon, Alpha, it's not a problem, it's an obsession, and a good one. He's talking about coming to Thailand. Yeah. John Bain, good morning from Hua Hin. Wow.
Good morning.
Yeah. Some of the boys are in Hua Hin.
Yeah, Hua Hin. We don't really have anyone from Phuket, do we?
No, I haven't seen anybody from Phuket, although my nephew's down there now visiting.
Oh, that's right. He went down for a little
Alfa Romeo. Terry, I like your thinking and agree totally.
Mm-hmm.
Stu Lovell, but John Bain, hello. Elvie abroad. Elvie's in the Philippines.
He is.
Ooh,
I think he wants to be back here.
Yeah, I got my Misty down to 1931. He's DCAN.
Yeah.
I'm going to drip 750 more shares and start a new bag. I remember the days under 20 was a good thing.
Yeah.
Go.
Correct, Elvie.
Alfa Romeo, the food munchkin says hello to both of you. That's his better half. Guess who is also looking for a December vacation with all the Malaccas? Oh, my Buddha. Yeah.
Where is Johnny Paulos? He might have had a big night last night.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo, Brooke, what's a good buy-in price for Solana? Probably right now, believe it or not. Anything under 200 is a steal, but I don't know if we'll see that again.
My mate got in that at $20.
Oh, good. Hopefully he still has it.
Oh, he's got it. Well, he did a month ago. You'd still have it, for sure.
Yeah. Even if it's a little bit, guys, it's another way to diversify some of the bag holdings. So, Ozzy T says, now that's the brownie we know and love with the cap on. Yeah, what is that cap, Randy?
Jen cut me hair yesterday. I don't know how good a job she did, so I thought, better wear a hat.
Oh, did a good job. Did a good job.
There you go, mate.
Blakester Drums, got to watch Oracle ETF, the Andrew Dice Clay of ETFs. But he's right. Who wants to lose your original investment to get a monthly check of your own money? YieldMax upside is capped. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what he's referring to, but I I know people, and obviously Bubba's one of them. He's been collecting free money. He's got all his money
Yeah.
out, and he's collecting free money now for another year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm probably
I don't know if he's
12
lost
months
his
away.
original investment. Obviously, yeah.
Mm.
Return of capital, everyone talks about. Well, hang on. You've been in it for 3 years and you've got your money out in a year and a half, and the other year and a half's total free money. I think Bubba's been in a little over 2, so
Yeah.
but still, yeah. Terry Fallon, thanks, Brooke and Brownie, for a great live stream. To all in the chat, take care, and we'll see you next time. Terry's got to go load some more firewood. Getting ready for the winter. Stu Lovell, well, it's going to be hard soon, Brooke. The stock market will be 24/7 next year, all on blockchain. Interesting times ahead for sure.
So it should be 24/7.
Yeah, it really should. This Texas stock market might do that, but yeah, they're going to tokenize some of the stocks, be able to trade them 24/7, 7 days a week. So who knows?
Yep, makes sense.
Yep. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. I invested in eggs, butter, flour, and milk this morning. Now I'm having my cake.
He's lying. He couldn't cook a cake.
He couldn't cook a cake if his wife depended on it, Brownie. What a bunch of bullshit that
is. A lot of bullshit.
In fact, when he's in the pool today, we'll tell him that. Good on you, Robert. Blakester Drums. In a bear market, yield max funds are screwed. Just my opinion.
He's often Blakester, isn't he?
Down on the yield max, but I think he likes Roundhill. Yeah. Good on you, Blakester.
Bit of both.
R. Hello, Brooke and Aussie T. Hello, R. Richard Woolley. Question. What percentage would you suggest to reinvest to keep the party going with Misty? Well, I would say you want to get your bag to a point where, you got enough to live on. Now, the other thing, Richard, is, you might want to diversify into Alti. You know what I mean? So say, fine, I'm going to I got a big enough bag of Misty. I want to have bigger bag of Alti. So you're getting a monthly payer with Misty and a weekly payer. Maybe you need a little weekly check one week. Or, if you're heavy into Misty, bingo, you want to keep it going, bring that DCA down. I don't think you lose either way with that. Just with Alti, you have a little more diversification. So, one goes down, maybe the other stays steady. So it's a little, you are better with diversification to some extent.
You just got to do some research and see what you like. I said, we're all down on Tesla there for a while, but now it's come back and it's going well. You know, it's just
true.
A lot of it's timing in the market. As I said, I just like watching them, and then I go, no, I'll get into a bit of this and put them in your watch list and just watch them over a bit of time and see what they're doing.
Like I'm big enough with my Misty bag's okay. I'm not adding to that. Alti, I'm not adding to that. It's my biggest, and I've been adding to XBTY. So it's kind of like a play on the price of Bitcoin through the volatility. And I'll get up to about 500 shares of that coming up. So, but
you bought anything last week?
No, I sold some calls. Yeah, I did buy 55 shares of that XBTY with the dividends I received. So, but I did sell some calls, so I have a little more dry powder this week to see what happens. I do like Tesla. If Tesla opens down today, which I doubt it will, I'll probably buy some.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might just wait. They are volatile. Stocks don't go up in the straight line, guys. So there is volatility. So I try and always only buy on a down day, and then I try and sell my calls only on an up day. So, Blakester Drums, Brooke, market October 28th. Market down, a meet and greet for us to pick each other's brains. It's your fault. I didn't mess with stocks till I watched this channel. Laughing out loud. Well done, Blakester. I'm sure you're having fun.
I think I've missed a few.
Yeah, we'll see on the 28th. I guess the 28th is the meet and greet.
Yeah,
by the sounds of it. Alpha Male, gents, have either of you purchased Thai gold? One baht of Thai gold, 96.5% pure, equivalent to 15.244 grams, is approximately 62,000 Thai baht. Price, I think it was 39,000 when we moved here.
Was it?
Yeah, gold's done well.
Yeah, no, I haven't, Alpha. I'm not into the gold at all.
I'll tell you who is Alpha, and for anybody else, if you know Malcolm Hawkins,
He likes the gold, but he can tell.
Yeah,
he knows all about it. Yeah,
he's an expert.
he
He'll
gets the
tell
old
you
monocle
why.
out and has a look himself.
Yeah, and so he knows the difference between Thai gold and say gold from Australia or US or wherever. They're different purities, as you mentioned here, Alpha. But definitely he'd be a resource to pick his brain on, because he's a gold bug. He's and he was in the mining. I mean, he mined gold for years, so he knows all about it.
He'd be the best one to talk to for sure.
Roger Carpenter. Hey, Mr. B and Mr. B, hit the thumbs up. Darlene will smile while on her cruise.
She's having a good time. She's posting plenty of photos. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
She was at Rome the other day, and Sicily, and where else was she?
Yeah, they're going to Corfu today, and I think they were in Spain and France, Italy. Yeah, they were all over.
Stayed right at the Basilica there in Spain, didn't they? She did a video when she went out the window. That was right there, that main Basilica.
Oh yeah,
big church. Yeah.
Not related question. R says, is there an age limit on the education visa? I don't think there is. Is there brownie on the education visa? I don't think so. You can.
I think you'd have to be 18, though, wouldn't you?
Well, oh, sorry. I thought he meant a maximum age.
No, not a maximum.
Yeah, you'd have a minimum age, probably as
minimum be
18. But yeah, and they have. It's not just
like that. I don't know that for a fact, because you probably can bring a kid over and put him on education. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you could, sure.
So mate, we'd have to look into that, mate.
I think if you get a retirement visa,
top end, no, you can be 60 on an education visa, not a problem.
Yeah, or Muay Thai or cooking, or you can learn Thai even on your education.
Yeah,
there's a lot of different opportunities. Yeah,
DTVs. There's lots of different.
Can you have a remote job while on it? I would suspect you.
No, you can't.
Well, you can't work in here in Thailand.
On the DTV you can, but on the education visa, no, you cannot work.
But who's going to know remotely? If you're paid outside of Thailand, you could still.
Well, exactly right. But if you want the law of it, no, you can't work on it.
You'll get creative.
You'll get creative.
Yeah, come and visit First Star and get your feet wet, and maybe you've done that already, I'm sure. Blake's Drums, Brooke Market, October 28th.
Oh, yeah,
we got that one. Yep. Stu Lovell, Alfa Romeo. Remember, Thailand is the only country with 96.5% gold. International standard for gold is 99.9. So, and he's right on that. Malcolm has explained it is a different color.
Yeah, it is.
Thai gold is totally different.
Goldy.
Well, more yellowish, I think.
It's like, well, I think it's more like an orangey gold. The Australian gold's not more yellowish.
Yeah.
This is really bright. You can sort of tell. I can tell Thai gold, but it's because of that percentage drop, obviously.
Yeah.
But I remember Mal saying to me one day, all that stuff out the front, he goes, bring the stuff from out the back.
Okay,
so he thinks the better stuff's out the back. That's, I don't know.
That's if I was going to buy a gold chain, I would take Mal with me.
Yeah.
To the damn dealer, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, he gets the monocle out and has a look, and he knows all about it.
He knows what he's looking at. Robert Pierpont at Blake's Drums. I've been putting my Misty dividends into Maggie. Okay, don't know how one can go wrong with the Roundhill Magnificent 7 ETF. Yeah. Sure, about 25 to 30% yearly dividend payment, but the NAV goes up too. So there you go. That's an alternative.
Yeah, that's what a lot of these other guys are doing with the big portfolios. They're sort of exactly what you're doing there, Robert. Yeah.
What a great return that is compared to 3 and 5% on GICs, which is going to go down.
Yeah.
Once the rates get cut, another rate cut coming this month, they say. So that'll be good for the markets, good for us. Ed Alfa Romeo R says, you are aware you can't leave the country with it. At least that is what I heard. Yeah, now that's probably bulk gold, but I think I would only do it with
chains.
Yeah, chains. You get a bracelet and a chain and put that same on your girlfriend or wife, and away you go on the plane. Yeah, you're not going to get stopped. No, you don't want to have 3 or 4 chains around your neck because, hey, what the hell's going on? I don't get greedy. Yeah, one every trip. Alfa Romeo, Stu, yes, I agree. Purchased only for jewelry and looking to get into the hip hop or rap game with the big chains, the big round rope around his neck. Need a hobby when I retire.
Alpha 50 cents. Alpha's about 35 cents.
Stu Lovell, Alfa Romeo, he's laughing at him. Yep. Chris Wheeler from Texas. No more coffee for Brooke from the States. So what would Brownie like? Brownie, what would you like from the States? That's hard to say.
Yeah.
Pretty well everything you can get in Australia, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just bring yourself, Chris, and we'll be happy to see you.
Sure.
Don Delonic, Dandy Don. Remember, gold and Bitcoin are the new world money. Invest accordingly. Fiat is Gandhi and good toilet paper. That's about all it's worth. But every country's having issues with their fiat, their paper money. They keep printing it regardless of what people say. So with nothing backing it, typically. So put your money into hard assets, guys. And Donnie's right. Gold and Bitcoin are definitely two of the winners. I was asking on the high age. Now, there's no restriction on the high age for the DTV or the education visa, let's say. Seems like the easiest way to go for the first year or two, less visa ups and downs. Yeah, you could. In fact, I had to put Jackie on the education visa because we weren't married. Once we got married, she was fine to go on my retirement visa. So, but yeah.
Me and Jem were on it for a year, and then we converted over. No, we did a few border runs and different things, and then we went and got the DTV. Yeah, that suited us because we're under 50. But I've got it for 5 years, and then we'll go on to the retirement visa after that, and I'll put Jen under mine like you do with Jackie. Yeah,
bingo. Works good. Chris Wheeler, thumbs up, guys. Make Darlena smile. That helps the channel. I was talking about the coins and bars. Okay, now that's an issue, trying to get them out of the country. I'd be a little leery on that.
The problem is you're running the gauntlet, aren't you?
Yeah.
You put them in your bag, but do they end up there when you get off? I don't know. I wouldn't be doing it.
And
I'd be wearing it around me if I was taking it out.
Yeah, I would do it around jewelry and if you can get the right price, and in other words, pay by the gram, if it's decent, then, okay.
Yeah.
Wear it out of the country. You're not going to get stopped. But I'm like Brownie. Boy, I wouldn't trust taking a coin or a bar out of this country. I wouldn't trust taking it out of any country.
No, I wouldn't.
No, shit, no. I mean, governments need money.
Well, the baggage handlers need money.
They need money too. It turns out they need money too, Brownie.
Right.
I have no idea where those coins went. Oh, man. Stacy says, you two must be skipping my last couple of comments. Must be saying a word I'm not allowed to. Have to ask elsewhere. Thanks for the great show, guys.
Yeah.
Boy, that, we've been sitting here and every
does that.
show that seems to, and nothing to do with us, and nobody's monitoring this.
Yeah. It's obviously some word it doesn't like, or some expression, or might be a little emoji or something. I don't know.
I know
we don't see it, Stacey. I'm just reading down the thing. We don't know which ones get.
You don't mention C19 here and certain things, and maybe there's some political things you don't mention. I don't know,
but we don't know exactly what the algorithm does for that to happen. But unfortunately, it does happen.
Yeah, it'll be. It won't be a person doing that. It's actually
it'll be an AI.
Yeah, it'll be an AI algorithm that we don't even know what the hell they're running them. But Robert Pierpont, I have a 1 ounce Cougaran. Okay, that's a gold coin, and a 1 ounce gold Eagles. That's, I believe, the U.S. So South Africa is a Cougaran, and the Cougaran is the same color as Thai gold. Well, that's interesting. So maybe it's not quite as pure as the gold Eagles, whereas the gold Eagles are not yet. They are basically the same carat. So same 24 carat, maybe 18, whatever the heck they did.
Yeah,
and Canada issues gold coins, the Maple Leaf, I believe it's called, and they're typically 1 ounce coins, and they're pretty interchangeable. Like, you could take them into I know when I was in Florida, you could take any type of gold in and they'd buy it right on the spot and pay you the spot price, less maybe $20, $25, for that's all I wanted to make.
Was it you talking about that bloke that was in Perth, and he would, every time he'd come back out of the mine, he'd buy a gold coin? Someone was talking about that.
That was
Mel, actually.
Yeah, Mel was telling,
he kept on buying a gold coin after, because he's on good money, mining money, and so that he would have been buying them for next to nothing. They'll be worth a quid now.
He still got
Yeah.
He's got a deposit box full, and it's the big boxes. You know, he's got to pull out with two hands, and it's heavy. Well done. But that's in the bank, safe.
I think we're getting to the end of the comments here.
Alfa Romeo, that's okay. I did buy when it was 31,000 baht. Well done, Alpha. I was looking to buy a new Thai gold TCC necklace, but I think an ex-rapper Flavor Flav beat me to the look. Oh, he's talking about the big rope, probably. So yeah, Romeo's probably bought the Food Munchkin some jewelry.
Yeah,
but 31, that's like half what it is today.
Well,
Less
exactly
than
right.
half. Goodbye.
Flavor
Goodbye,
Flav.
Romeo.
So I'm just reading Stacey's here. She's about the ATO.
Was asking about ATO info for options trading, hence my tracker question earlier. Maybe that's what flagged the comment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to ask, your financial advisor about that stuff, Stacey. The ATO info.
What's ATO?
Australian tax.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Robert Pierpont. Most gold coins are 23 to 23.5% carat in weight, and more than 1 ounce because they contain 1 ounce of 24 karat gold. Okay. It's a bit of an explanation, I guess. Personally, I'm not into gold.
Yeah, I'm not either. I wish I was. It's going all right, isn't it?
All this time I thought Mrs. Darlene hated me and was screening my comments. I'm just joking.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff.
That's we're winding down here.
Yeah.
So what I think, I said I'd give you an idea what I think I might do this week. I'm definitely going to look at the Solana price, do a little more research. There's an ETF, SOLZ, and my nephew got into it, and he's done okay. He got into it when Solana was a little under $200.
Yeah.
And it does track. It's like a Bitcoin ETF, like the IBIT.
Like IBIT, yeah.
But it's the only one currently approved for Solana. And so it'll track the Solana price, obviously, because they do actually buy the coins, I believe. So, but yeah, and there's a lot more of these coming out, and with them coming out, once the government gets back to work and approves it, they have to be SEC approved. But apparently, most of that work's done. It's just a matter of rubber stamping it. So it could be this month if they get back to work. I think that'll put a big floor, a big demand in the market for more Solana, which should consequently drive the price.
Sols is 24.66. W pays 54.11.
Now it's a volatile stock, that SOLZ. So you want to be prepared. If Solana can go back under 200, sure, I think could easily do that.
GDXY is a gold mining.
Oh, you're talking gold here. I'm talking Solana.
No, I'm just throwing a few out there that it's going 1788. IBIT 6981. So that's your Bitcoin ETF. That's the 6881. So what's it now? It's just nearly sitting on
123.9 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So it's hanging in there, guys. I think once the market opens, Brownie, tonight, our time, Thai time, that is, I think it'd be interesting. You could see a run, a $5,000 or $10,000 candle, just like that in Bitcoin.
Just a nice, good, positive
from 123 to 130, 135. Who knows in the same day? Mike D at Alpha, laughing out loud. Flavor Flav.
That was Public Enemy, wasn't it? Who's Flavor Flav? Public Enemy.
No, I don't know.
I think it's Public Enemy.
Ronnie knows his tunes better than me.
Bloke with the big clock, wasn't it?
Could be. LV abroad from the Philippines. Thai airport was easy to get through. Singapore was like going through to meet a president. Got a massive rub down, and rolling your carry-on on the carpet wasn't the best. Okay, so he's I guess he went through Singapore to get home.
Yep. When you coming back, Alvy?
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you again. Stu Level, if you have time, Brooke, check out R3 Corda. Currency is XDC, about 7 cents a coin. I think stock market tokenization and derivatives, etc. I like your thoughts. Cheers. Oh, man, there's so many of those out there. I just, it's funny. I'm not researched it, haven't prepared, nor do I think I would. because it's just not my cup of tea. We're all different.
And the problem is there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Like if you sort of, as I said, I've got, you know, a little bit of suing, a little bit of different stuff, all sort of on the cross payment platform sort of stuff. But where do you stop? There's so many, bro.
True.
Like, and are you on the right one? You know, when you might pick your 3 or 4 you like, but you might be on the. It's just hard.
I started with strictly Bitcoin way back, and what I mean by I started researching, putting all my focus, watching the videos, checking X, you know, doing everything, finding any information I could, following Sailor, obviously.
Yeah.
And there was a whack on that. So I became very familiar with what it was, the concept. Originally, I thought it was a scam, you know, before I did the research. And you know, so that was my focus. And then I got into Invest Answers with James. And he kind of really switched me on to first was, well, obviously MicroStrategy, you know, as a play on Bitcoin. And then I did the research on that. And I'm talking like hundreds of hours, hundreds of videos. And then I got into Tesla through James. And now I'm looking at Solana. So I keep a focus on the ones that I completely understand, know, and have faith in.
Exactly.
And those tend to tie in. And I've always said, hey, if you want to be a winner, find a winner and copy them. And James and Invest Answers is a winner. Now with Herbert on the Tesla side, those people are heavy into Tesla for a reason. It's an AI play, not a car company.
Yeah.
So, and I think AI is the future as far as you want to make some.
And I follow like VinFast and Xiaomi, like the Chinese car companies.
Good.
And they're not. I just follow them.
Sure.
Just to see what Tesla, and it's just they're nowhere near it. You know what I mean? Because I think that the car play isn't really going to work in the end. There's going to be that many different, like that BYD and all them. There's going to be that many of them. I think the Teslas has that edge because it has the I was watching he had his robot this morning doing kung fu, like that optimum.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yep.
Yeah, like he's teaching it how to bloody do kung fu. You know?
Yeah.
That's going to be where the Tesla future is. It all those robots and obviously the automated cars and all that as well. But
yeah, so
doing some crazy stuff with the AI.
I think the thing for me, Stewie, is, and I'd recommend this to anybody, keep your focus narrowed. Because as Buffett said, you know, if you got a harem with 40 ladies, you'll never get to know any single one of them too good. You know what I mean? It's like investing. You don't want to maybe necessarily have 30 or 40 stocks, because how do you study each one that thoroughly where you completely understand it, have complete faith? So I narrow my focus down to maybe 4 or 5 total. And typically the guys I follow do the same. So I kind of copy them. But they've been successful.
Yeah.
I've been successful.
You can't gamble on these meme coins and that, mate. You just
no, it's not my
you might as well throw it down the bloody drain.
I'm kind of risk adverse that way.
There's too many of them too. You know what I mean? It's
absolutely.
It's a bit of the wild west out there.
Anyways, but hey, I hope everyone does well. So you know, you've obviously done your research.
We'll have a look. Yeah.
So it makes a market. Richard Woolley, my blood pressure always goes up a lot when gold is mentioned, as the famous Gordon Brown sold off a bunch of England's gold at a very low price. What a loser he was. They had to pay the bills. So they, like these countries that dumped their gold, you know, now they're trying to buy it back. Well, and then Germany dumped their Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like, hello, now they're trying to buy it back at a double the price. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's politicians for you. You better to run your money, not let the politicians spend it on you. For you. Lawrence Farrell, all the economists are sounding alarm bells that the market is due for a serious correction. Not sure about Bitcoin, though. That's still an enigma to me. So Lawrence probably needs to do a lot more research on Bitcoin, but I think it'll be a hedge going forward, Lawrence. Yeah, markets don't go up continually, so a pullback is a healthy thing. When it's going to happen, that's the question. There's too many strong drivers, in my opinion, of the market. Obviously, dropping the interest rates, which are coming, 2 more drops, they say, by year end. Believe it or not, the U.S. economy is still strong, and it drives a lot of the world.
Yeah.
So it's still strong. Showing a little bit, you know, maybe labor's not as good, but
positive talk around everything.
Yeah,
we'll be all right for a while.
Yeah, I think definitely will be okay for a little while yet. But that's why you want to maybe keep some dry powder for the corrections. Told my nephew, I says, yeah, set up your margin account. So, not necessarily that we'll use it, but you'll have dry powder should there be a big correction. So, we'll see what happens.
For sure.
But nothing goes up forever. So the thing is, Lawrence, when you understand what you own, like the 4 or 5 stocks that I go to, even in a 20-25%, which would be huge correction, I still sleep at night. I just kind of wish, geez, if I find some more money, I'll buy more because you believe in the stock. So, and they do rebound. From Mayo, the Thai government approved a $40 billion bid to land the F1 in Bangkok.
Correct.
28. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Didn't hear that.
Yep.
I'm not an F1 follower, but
so I was saying to Jen yesterday, do we find out? Well, the track's out, so you can see where the track is. It's
okay.
Pretty straight track too, like not as many corners as I thought there would have been. And so we might just try and get a hotel somewhere along the track there, and just obviously they're all going to be booked out. Really,
shit!
but
probably the prices
getting early
through
though.
The roof too.
Yeah.
But 28 they would start, so that's not that far off. 3 years.
Yeah, they'd
be running a
bought 5 years worth. Yeah, I think
well,
it'd be great.
Good.
I thought they were going to do it down this way.
I heard like
yeah.
Rayon.
I thought they were going to build a track, but
yeah, but
no, they're going to do a street track, and yeah.
Well, Bangkok's big enough that
Yeah, I think it'll be good for Thailand.
Sure it would. Jack Bree, Claude was on the walker. Okay, that's our
very good. That's a start.
Guy. Yeah, but out and about at restaurants. Well, good on him. He's
just take a bit of time, and
he'll
come good. What's it been now? It's probably been 6 weeks, something, isn't it?
It's got to be about 6 weeks. So hopefully but he had a serious accident. A couple of fractures and
fix them broken bones.
Yeah, had an open wound for a while, but that's he's on the mend and things are doing okay. So
he's up and about.
Time. Yep.
Very good. Well, I think that's the end, mate.
That's the end of it, guys. So we're over an hour and a half in, so that's good for the Money Matters. Now I'm not planning on going to Route 66 this morning for brekkie. No, you're not either. So
not today.
You guys are, check it out if you've never been, but we're kind of staying here. We had enough.
I had a big night on the grand final yesterday, Peter. So
I enjoyed that. So I think we'll just
I'll have a little coffee and just relax, I think.
Sure, ditto. But we might see you in the pool later today. Any of the guys?
Oh, definitely in the pool. It's going to be another lovely day, Brooke.
I think so. Another day in paradise.
31 degrees of perfection.
Yeah, my nephew's 41 and he's here. He's loving it. He's still in what I call vacation mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good time of year to be out here. The weather's great. It's a little bit cooler in the mornings, and then you get a nice sunny day. And
beautiful time of year.
Yeah, it is.
I love
Fantastic.
it this time of year. And so all of yous out there thinking of coming to Thailand, hurry up. And if you invest properly, you might be able to do it quicker. So you can actually retire here on a hell of a lot less than the West. And if you've been planning on a Western retirement, you probably have enough now to retire in Thailand now. So as Brownie says, you'll love everything about it. The weather and food's great. The prices are great. So
yeah.
Richard Woolley, thanks, guys. Have a great week. Will do, Richard. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
Blakester, I work at the 3rd largest port on the East Coast, and historically shipping predicts recessions. Is true. Now include Vegas. Shipping is down and Vegas is dead. I've heard that. So so it bodes maybe not well for the economy going forward.
Wasn't the other one there? You follow the copper prices or something? When the copper,
the
old saying where
if copper is high, I think that means expansion's coming.
Yeah.
And if it's dropping, then recession's on
everyone's
its
got
way.
their little
So,
theories.
but those are a couple more to follow. Blakester, you're right. Thank you for being a channel member again.
Yeah.
Jeff Trio, love the weekly ETFs. There you go. I'm hooked on getting paid every day except for Wednesday. So he's got enough diversification.
Nice.
He's getting a check every day.
Perfect.
Well done.
I love that little email. I get it on a Monday. Well, I get on Monday for both.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Yen Alti, but I hear that ding ding. I go, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Me dividend coming out of Alt, because we get paid in Australia. I know it pays on the Friday, but it doesn't hit our accounts, our brokerage accounts, till the Monday. If you're with stake, I think it's maybe on the Saturday with IBKR. I'm not sure, but stake's a little bit slower, but it's it's nice to get that email, isn't it, every week?
Well, and that's the
So
thing
that's been
with these
paid.
weeklies. You can kind of get ones that have different pay dates. So yeah,
Well,
you
exactly
could-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy that tracks them all, and he says, this, they do the group A, B, C, and D, and all that. And they, yeah, I'd say Jeff's doing a bit of that too.
Good
Every
on you,
day,
Jeff.
happy days. What else we got?
Steve,
here?
1966. I have my SMSF steak in steak. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. SM. I'd have to have a look at that one.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer, Brooke is your nephew at? Yes, he is. He's staying with me for probably another week or two, and then he's going to get his own unit. And he likes just it, so
Yeah, it's good.
but he just figures a studio is good enough for him till low season, and then he'll decide. And is he here to stay or is just scoping it? It's his first time, but I spoke to him for probably a good year back in Canada. He was on the island.
You were ringing him all the time in the pool, weren't you?
Yep. And he was pretty well grounded for what to expect, and it's probably exceeded his expectations because until you're here and it's real to you, it's just pie in the sky. But
you set him up with his ETFs. He's all good. He's got
he's set up with his weeklies and his monthlies. He's got Misty and Alti, good bags of both, so he's collecting on them.
Solana, a bit of everything.
Tickled Pink, he's got double what I told him he needs. You should need. He lives fairly reasonably, so
he's loving it over here, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's slowly switching his growth, so that's good.
Yeah, very good.
He's happy. Mike D and he's Stan. Mike D, great show. God bless you guys. Same to you, Mike. Jeff Trio, have a blessed day, guys. Same to you.
Cheers, Jeff. Have a great day.
Chris, thanks for a great show, guys.
Thank you, Vegas.
Lost wages.
And Alpha gets
gets the final thing. Thanks again, boys. Have a great week.
Thanks, Alpha. We'll see you back over in 2 months.
Yeah.
And everyone, thanks for the show and thanks for having me.
You're gonna run that outro now or whatever? Are we able to do that?
What are we doing?
The outro?
Oh, you got to put the outro on.
Yeah.
All right, we'll find that. Let me have a look here.
All right, guys, we'll see you then. For sure next Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
We got another one scheduled. I think videos are being uploaded for Wednesdays, Saturdays, but we've got something or Darlene.
We'll see you next Monday, people.
Yep.
You have a good week, bro.
Till then, yeah, you too, Brownie.
And enjoy.
Thanks again.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventures, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventures, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. just a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hill. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's a land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Forever I'll stay in the land of smiles, where my heart swept away.